Hey, yo, it's Brian Lord. Welcome back to Rome Total War as the Scipii. If you recall last time, our war with Pontus continued. It was pretty successful. Lucius, I believe, took the city of Sidon, and he's going south. Cornelius Garvor, I believe, took Tarsus, and the other guy landed in northern Egypt. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But we'll zoom in here as we get into the battle here. And the other Roman nations are doing pretty well, as you can see. The Julii are taking down some of the Germans as well as the Spanish. And the Brudi have just taken a large city from the Germans. So the Germans are getting hit pretty hard by the other Romans. And, yeah. Byzantium here looks like a pretty nice target to take at some point here. We're going to definitely want to take it sometime. Not necessarily right now, but in the future. We still got plenty to clean up in the Middle East, so that is what we're going to do. We already moved our assassins. Spy already done that, so I think we're doing pretty good for this turn. We got one more turn to take Cyrene here with this unit, so that's pretty nice. And we still got 4 turns to take Carlos. That's okay. So, yeah, things are looking pretty good. Just going to make sure that Syracuse is still training units. We want it to pretty much continue to train units for the rest of the game. Because it's got some very good upgrades in the cities, of course, so we want to capitalize on those. So make sure he's training, Mr. Syracuse. And we'll save it there. And I think I'm going to move back the fleet. We can pick up some reinforcements and send them back over once the city is taken. I think that would be a good idea. And then we'll go attack Spain with that. And it looks like Pontus is going to launch some counterattacks here. They're going to siege Antioch and Palmyra, or Palmyra, however you want to say it. It looks like Numidia is moving around some forces. Maybe the desert people are trying to withdraw and trying to do some damage. And we'll occupy... Oh, maybe I should have enslaved or exterminated. But it's at only 40 happiness, which is kind of unfortunate. We'll definitely put all its population in reserve there. That brings it up to 65. We'll probably be able to keep it under control. We basically just need to get to a large town, then we'll be decently happy. Losing some money, but that's okay. Ceasefire is in effect between Britannia and Germania, probably because the Romans are in the business. So let's go around constructing some stuff. We can build... What should we build here? We can do... Let's build a foundry. Get some better upgrades for our units. And then in Cirta, let's build an armor. Again, for better upgrades for the units. Antioch can go ahead and get... Ooh. Good. Tough choice here. I guess we'll go to large stone walls. If they're going to be launching counterattacks, we want to be defended. And Tarsus has built the small temple, so that doesn't really... They can't really build anything else. So there you go. And I'll move our spy down here and check out what's in this army. I see a lot of chariots, so interesting. If they get in the walls, they can cause some damage, but looks like their faction leader here that we tried to kill that one time is attacking Palmyra. And we'll launch our own attack here against Jerusalem. We'll besiege that. We do not want to siege attack. They have way too many men in there, and they have a lot of good men. They have some Cappadocian cavalry and stuff. So attacking there would be a bad idea, as we would probably lose a lot of men, if not lose in general. And we'll go try to have our assassin assassinate one of those 2 guys up there. That should work out pretty nicely. And there's a little Egyptian army there. We can blockade this port, might as well. And we're blockading Alexandria. And we've got 8 turns to take Alexandria. That secondary army there, I don't want to siege attack again because I'll take undue casualties. But we'll build some siege equipment just in case I change my mind or they try to break the siege or something and get injured. It's always useful to build siege equipment, as I've said before, unless you really just don't plan on siege attacking at all. And everything's looking good. Make sure every town's building. You know, that's kind of important. And we're still continuing the military trend down here in southern Greece. For reasons I'll get into soon, but not now. And I'll move these ships over here, and we'll load them up maybe next turn or in a couple turns when I think of it. That's about all we're going to do. I'm going to save it, end the turn. These guys are going to move down. Thapsus looks pretty unhappy. It's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? And things are going on. Scythia wants to talk to us. What do you want, Scythia? Alliance and map information. You know what? Let's do it. I know they're allied with, or I mean, they're at war with Thrace, so I mean, we can team up against Thrace in that way. The Senate wants us to take Nepte. Interesting. Looks like Thrace has their capital. Senate wants us to take Nepte. Probably going to ignore that one. It's a useless settlement, 1 and 2. I don't really feel like it. And holy cow! Look at this guy. Look at him. He is definitely not a... He's made for a general. He's got 4 command. Natural born leader. He's got bad governing skills. So that is a nice acquisition here for the military area. I don't want him to be governor of Sparta, though, because, again, he has some bad traits. So he'd be worse than not having... It's better just to not have a governor. And he can pick up some stuff from his father or older brother or whatever he is in there. And Publius the Killer here. Build an arena in Mycenae. Sparta can go ahead and get an awesome Temple of Vulcan. Probably the best. So we can start getting better upgraded units. Upgrades definitely help quite a bit in this game. Carthage can go ahead and build some sewers. A little more happiness, a little more growth. Not that we really need the growth because it's already a huge city, but whatever. And Sidon, go ahead and build a large Temple of Saturn. Raise the tax rate a little bit, get a little more money from them, and keep the population growth a little down. They're building siege equipment with both their armies, so I guess we'll just wait them out, let them siege attack, and give ourselves an advantage. And then after the siege attack's done, we can send Cornelius Scarvor out, probably to Damascus, or some other target such as that. Not too sure yet, but that sounds like a wise plan. And we're sieging 2 of their cities. They're sieging 2 of ours. Of course, we have more. Holy cow. Look at the upgrades in this army. That's kind of scary. Not looking forward to fighting that, but we may have to soon to take Alexandria. That's probably their army that's been going through all of the enemy here. All of Egypt. Speaking of Egypt, they still have their 2 settlements over there. I do have to take one of them. And I might as well take out the Egyptians, because I need to get the last wonder of the world, or the... Yeah, because I'll have every wonder but the wonder over there, so I need to get it. And he missed the target up there, that's okay. And the turn. Those guys moving around. And holy cow, he's going to attack early. Usually they don't attack this fast. But he's going to attack. He's got a lot of chariot. Sorry about that. Some good upgrades on his guys, but other than that, you know, not too fearsome. We'll see how it goes. We should be able to handle this pretty easily, so we'll get into the battle here. Start the battle now.
I am known as something of a philosopher. Some ask me, why are we here? The answer is often complicated. But today, we are here to kill all those bastards! Today, we face the men of Pontus. They are worthy enemies. But enemies nonetheless.
Why are you cheering at that?
They seem keen to throw their lives away in an assault. Well, it would only be polite to send them to the afterlife. We are even matched in numbers, man for man. But that does not tell the whole story. That said, it is also true that they are the stronger warriors. Brute force will not be enough this day.
Okay, stop depressing our guys.
As long as our walls stand, their horsemen can do nothing but parade up and down. They will make a pretty sight and be completely useless as long as the walls stand. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me.
A good line. I like that
We
one.
make our own fates. The omens may say that we face disaster, but I choose to think differently. Can any true man do otherwise? I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Amen. And I think the strategy for this battle here is we're going to put our early legionaries back here. This is going to be our reserve force. If they do get through the walls, we'll have these guys back here. But our main wall defense is going to be our archers and our heavy legionary cohorts who we're going to try to defend. And it should work. I think it'll work. We'll see, though. Guess I'm going to take all the archers off the walls first, and then we'll place the legionaries, and then we'll place the archers after them. Because we need the legionaries to be in the exact spots that they have to be. So, 1 unit here to guard this ladder spot, right about there. Looks good. Legionary number 2 can go ahead and go to this ladder spot right here. And that looks good. And then legionary number 3 can come over here to this siege tower. It does appear that this siege tower is going to come up on the wall right here. Probably not going to snake around over there, so we'll just plop him on here. And if he does snake around the tower, that's fine. We can go change. After that, we can go run our guys over there. So no big deal. Looks good with the legionaries, so let's place the archer a little more over here, actually. There you go. And let's place the archers. Want 1 unit right here. Guard the gateway and shoot at most of everything. Guess you can kind of chill like that. Skirmish mode off. Let's just turn skirmish mode off on this guy as well. As we put him on the wall right here between the legionary and the other archer unit. Take skirmish mode off. And we'll put another one over here to guard this side and help against the ladder. Skirmish mode off. And we'll put the flaming mode on the 2 middle ones. I'll explain what I'm doing in a sec. And put the 4th unit over here so that if anybody does get on the walls, we can shoot at them with that unit. That'll be very nice. And I'm going to pause it here as soon as we start the battle. We're going to have the 2 with flaming ammo attack the ram, so we have a good chance of burning it. We have quite a few arrows that we can shoot at it, and we may indeed be able to burn it. So that is indeed the hope, and we'll see if that comes to fruition. And look at this salvo of fire. They attacked the wrong guys. Come on, attack the ram. That's what I said. I guess shooting the round shields is fun, but you can't burn the ladders in this game. And nice fiery salvos coming down on these rams. Very nice. And we should be able to defend these points very nicely. Yeah. So we'll just see if they can get up. If we can burn. Yes, we burned the ram. Yes. Nice. Nice. We got the ram. So that means they have to beat all of our units on the walls to get their cavalry into the city. Which, of course, they want to do because they have plenty of chariots that they can use against us. But put those guys on normal fire mode. Or on no fire mode, I guess. Normal attack mode. So that can do more damage to the troops because they fire more often. And these guys are shooting. These legionaries here will chill. And kind of a cool view with all the arrows going over. And you know what? With that siege tower, they're not going to be able to really shoot at too much. So I guess they can just fire. They might as well shoot flaming arrows at the siege tower. Because that's probably the best idea. So. Probably not going to burn it, but it's worth a shot, right? Plus it looks cool. Flaming arrows definitely look awesome. So, there's that. And this ladder over here is derping. Looks like. Having trouble with the phalanx mode guys here. So we're just going to pick them off with our archers as they squibble and squabble around. That's fine with me. And this unit over here, the ladders are up on this side. That's fine. Siege tower's already up. So it all looks good. In the hood. And the siege tower's not even taking 1% damage yet. So, probably not going to go down. Ram destroyed. They got bronze shields. They're sending up their hillmen first. I guess they're just kind of scouting. That is fine. And this unit's getting a little bit of friendly fire from the fire arrows. That's okay. That's alright. And it looks like there's lots of guys coming up now. So, they'll probably be coming out soon. And... oh, we got it! No way. We got the siege tower. Nice. So they're going to open it, and they're going to send out as many guys as they can before it falls over. That is wise, and they're going to probably try to get off of the siege tower. And it'll fall down and kill a bunch of them, but... you know, I'll try to kill these hillmen here. There we go. Alright, so we got a hit on the hillmen. Our guys are active. The siege tower's burning. They're trying to get as many guys out as they can, but there's still plenty of guys in the siege tower. 100%. Boom! And look at all the dead bodies that just got splattered. Very nice. So you took down the siege tower there. So now this unit does not need to fight. What should we do with them? We can pull them down here for defense, and then we can send them out somewhere else. I think that would probably be wise. So let us indeed do that. And actually, he's going to kind of get in the way of the other guys. So I'm thinking... We'll have this guy stop so he doesn't chase the guys down the ladders, because that does happen sometimes. I have seen it happen. And more hillmen coming up. These bronze shields still don't want to come up and attack. That is fine. You can sit there and get get shot with arrows. Yes, you can stand there and get shot with arrows. Is that right? That sounds kind of right. Looks like they're finally trying to do something with these ladders over here. That'd probably be wise, as they are losing men to my many arrows. And I guess these guys will just chill here for now. Actually, you know what? We can move these archers over here. I guess we'll move these guys over here. Well, let's move these guys over here and switch them with the archers, so the archers have a better line of sight on the enemy. I think that would probably be wise. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But they'll just kind of change places there. It'll take a little while, but, you know, there's really no rush or anything. And more hillmen coming up. We're fighting with them, being able to take them out very nicely. And they got some peltas. Now they're setting up the bronze shields, but they've taken way too much damage from the wall to really be that useful. And again, phalanx troops on the walls are not helpful because they, out of phalanx mode, they have pretty bad attack stats. So you should be able to clean these guys up pretty easily. And hitting these hillmen here and finishing them off. Very nice. Have them stand ground. And that's all good. Bronze shields coming up. They're already wavering. These archers here are not really doing too much. It's really hard for archers to hit units on top of the wall, so generally speaking, I don't like to do that. And sorry, there was a little glitch thing happening, but ignore that. Ignore that. And yeah, things are looking pretty good around here. Just kind of waiting for them to come up. Not really much to say. I guess, how's it going, guys? It is a Saturday. It's October. It just snowed up in the UP of Michigan. It just snowed, but that's not where I am at, unfortunately. But it just snowed up there, so that's pretty cool. Probably not going to stay up there, but we usually get snow maybe in October. Yeah, it seems like every other October we get snow up there. But down here, it's still pretty fall-y. It's definitely not time for winter yet. And yeah. Not really much to say. I guess football season's going okay. The Packers are doing all right. That last game was a little heart-wrenching, but yeah, there's some bad calls, but they did end up winning. And the game before that was just devastating, and it was just horrible. I couldn't watch. Well, I did watch, but I wish I didn't. Yeah. But I'm not a really super avid fan of football. I just watch occasionally. It's interesting to watch. I don't really enjoy college. I don't only really enjoy pro football. Call me silly, but I don't know. The other ones aren't that entertaining. And yeah, we're just kind of watching these guys get shot down because they're not really doing too much. So there's that. And these guys are getting hammered hard by these archers. Look at this. Just boom, 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 boom. It's like eight men per volley, just getting destroyed by these archers. Boom. Look at that. It's probably because they're hitting kind of their flanks, maybe. I don't know. Sure why they're doing so much damage. But no complaints. Oh, looks like they're running out of ammo. And now these guys are engaging the enemy archers. Oh no. They actually took some casualties on us with their archers. That's pretty funny. Kind of unfortunate, but funny. And slashing these archers up, should be able to take them out pretty easily because, you know, archers don't have very good defense. So, you know, they're pretty useless as far as wall attacking. But they don't really have much. I guess, you know, they can send up their infantry that's sitting by the ram instead of sending up their archers. Probably would have been smarter. And it looks like they're going to maybe move some in. Yeah. I'm not sure what they're doing over here. These guys have been derping the whole game. And they're just getting shot down by our guys very slowly. So I think we're going to trip speed. Okay, maybe trip speed's a little too glitchy. Let's do some double speed. And these guys are just bopping around on the ladders. The ladder bop. Let's sing the ladder bop. What would the ladder bop song be? Boop 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 ladder bop boop 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 ladder bop boop 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 later bop boop 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 later bop. I am a hillman and I'm bopping around the ladder. Yeah. And it looks like the Eastern Infantry came up the ladders. That is smart by them. And we should be able to take them out very easily. Eastern Infantry have Eastern Infantry have low attack stats, as I've said before, so they're not really good at assault of this perimeter, especially because our legionaries have very high defense. So we're just slaughtering these guys as they come up. Kind of funny to watch, and should be able to take out the rest of them fairly easily. I don't think we even took more casualties from the archers in melee combat. Come on, Eastern Infantry. So yeah, just kind of waiting for them to come up here. Come on, guys. Getting shot by the towers. Very nice. I decided to cut out the rest of that battle because, well, nothing happened. So there's that. Clear victory. I did try to kill one of their guys. Come out and kill their guys with our legionnaires, but that didn't work too well because they just hit them with the chariots. And yeah. Okay, now on to the next battle here. Sinjis has siege assaulted as well. So victory in Antioch. Sinjis, I guess, realizes that he needs to get some kind of momentum swing going if Pontus is able to have any kind of revival in the Middle East. So he's going to siege assault. If he gets into the walls, I'm kind of concerned because his general and his other friend, elite general there, are very tough. But if we can cut them off before they get into the city walls, I think we have a good shot at just kind of belaying them. We won't be able to kill the commanders, but we'll be able to stop them from sieging. So it's very nice. That is a very true statement. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. It's all about tactics. Tactics is 90% of the battle. Well, I guess I'd say tactics is about 50%. Numbers I'd say is 25, and 25 is the actual skill of your men. So that's Braden Lord's war ratio there. So write that down in your notebook if you're taking notes. Not sure why anybody would be taking notes though. So there's that. We're gonna use our early legionaries and we're gonna blockade the gate here. And since they only have one ladder, we're just gonna have our third legionary blockade the ladder, and we'll have our archers on the rest of the wall, and that should be ample defense. We can have all of our archers use flaming arrow. Use flaming arrow, yes. And we'll hit the ram with all of our flaming ammo. See if we can burn it. Boom! Look at that. They shot pretty fast this time. That just looks so cool. Just flaming ammo of death. It's raining upon the foes. I'm burning! Oh, you're dying. Flaming ammo. I love... I'm not a pyromaniac, but I do enjoy fire. Fire is very cool looking. I don't know. I'm weird. But if we don't actually burn the ram, we're going to kill a lot of the unit. So that's kind of nice. But burning it would be very nice. Come on. Ah! Not quite. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell if ram's about to burn or not. I'm not sure if there's like an actual threshold of fire damage that they can take, or if it's completely random. And there we go. We got 2 battles in a row. We burned the ram. Very nice. So unless they take the gatehouse here with siege assaults, they're not going to get into the town. So very nice. And of course, we're going to take off flaming ammo because we don't need to hit the ram anymore. So now our archers should be able to pick apart these guys here. And Eastern Infantry mercenaries are even worse than Eastern Infantry, believe that or not. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that damage they just took. They just took 40 damage about from that volley. But Eastern Infantry mercenaries have less defense. I believe they have less defense skill than Eastern Infantry, or less armor or something. But they're even worse, believe it or not. That's horrible. They're horrible. They're like the worst unit. They have to be one of the worst units. They're just depressingly bad. But I guess they're deciding to take out the better Eastern Infantry, the ones that actually have 10 base defense. So that's wise. I can see that as being useful. But you know, Eastern Infantry aren't super bad. You know, I rip on them, but Eastern Infantry are not a bad tier 1 unit. They have 10 defense. I believe that makes them the only tier 1 unit with a stat of 10 or more. So there's that. They're very useful in that situation. They're also spearmen, so they can hold off cavalry early game pretty well. But again, I say early game. You should really not use them past, you know, the first maybe. If you're using them past the first 50 turns, then they're going to be pretty much useless. So I would try not to use them past the first maybe 20, 30. Try to get into Hillmen at least, because Hillmen pretty much do the same thing except better. And here come the Eastern Infantry Mercenaries up to attack our guys here. We'll have them engage in battle mode, and we'll kind of watch it here. And hopefully we can defend with valor and Roman courage and the fury of Mars. And I don't know, I'm talking like Schwarzenegger, because we're not from Austria. Austria is still not under Roman control. I don't know. Choose my idiocracy. But this Eastern, it's kind of funny to look at a whole unit just lined up and dead like that. We just cut down a complete unit with our archers. That is ridiculous. Now I wish their generals would get in range so we can get some shots off on them. But it's now up to our infantry to cut down this unit, which is coming up very slowly, as they usually do, because there's a lot of men in the unit and there's only 5 ladders. So, yeah. We're just slaughtering this unit, taking very little damage. We've lost a few men, but, you know, that's okay. They'll get some lucky stabs off and stuff. Some of the guys probably jump off the ladders with their spears and just stab someone through the head or something. You know, I can see that happen. But we are definitely gutting these guys pretty easily, and they should go down as easy as they are coming up the ladder. Basically, it basically looks like a very simple 1-for-1 ratio here. One guy comes up the ladder and then one guy dies, and they're down to a couple guys left. And was that it? Nope, there's still guys over here. Okay. And what is the archers firing at somebody? Odd. Whatever. I think we got some friendly fire, but that's okay. And was that it for that unit? I believe that's it. I believe that unit is dead. So, they're going to retreat, and it's going to give us victory before they leave. We don't have to wait for them to get out of the battlefield. The game recognizes that they do not have any more ability to get on top of the wall, so they just end it in our favor. So, yeah, we defeated their infantry and their siege equipment to win the battle of the siege defense. We didn't end up killing their family members. That's okay. And, holy cow, Pontus is active this turn. Captain, oh, that's a lot of hillmen. Not really upgraded at all. Alright. You want to do that? That's okay. So they got hillmen here, and if I recall, the army inside the city has some advanced units. So this could be interesting. If the first army can injure us at all, that'll very much help the second army coming in. But otherwise, I think if the first army doesn't do enough damage to us, the second army's not going to have much shot, because they don't have a general. They do have some advanced units, but not really too bad. And hopefully I get to show off onagers and war elephants here. I have some fun with those.
Grim and terrible. But how much more terrible to be facing Romans such as us? Even now, fear must weaken the bowels of our foes. Today we face the men of Pontus. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. They stand alone. No friend has come to this place to die for them. Does this not say something about their honor? They're standing among nations? If we win here today, we do far more than just defeat an army. If we win, we take a city from the enemy. We weaken them. We take their riches, their holy places, their lands, their women folk. But the winning, that is for you to do. Are you men enough for the task? The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. They have a slight advantage in numbers, but our good spirits should counter that quite handily. Yet, for all that, one of you is worth more than any number of them. Skills, valor, and honor still count for something in war. Bravery among our foes will not be enough to counter our elephants. We lack skirmishers to do the job properly. Many times I have faced these people, and still they are too stupid to learn their lesson. Today, men will die to teach them afresh that they should simply run away.
That is true. That is true.
Only a fool cares for omens and portents, no matter how bad they may be. We may make our own destinies, and we are not ruled by the flight of some damn bird. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Woo! Nice speech by Lucius there. And we'll start the battle. Not a great starting spot, kind of on a downslope, don't really want to start there. There's the town back there, so they're going to be coming in from over there. I think perching on this hill would probably be a good place. Our onagers will have some nice range, and the incoming army will also be down the hill from it. So, hill advantage, always nice. Always try to get a hill advantage if you can. That really affects the battle capability, if I haven't talked about that enough. Hill advantages can make or break a battle, definitely. So don't be afraid to be super cheap with hill advantages if you're definitely disadvantaged in a battle. But yeah, so we'll get our archers up here. Our very heavily experienced Cretan archers, very nice, very nice. I enjoyed them, very cool. And have our general up here, Lucius. He's got some good experience as well. Again, we don't really. I'm not really a big fan of using generals in battle if you don't have to. If you have other cavalry like I do, so probably not going to see them use. Not going to see Lucius use too much. Get our onagers up there. We're going to plop our elephants right in there. Actually, we'll plop them over on the left side. And we got our elephants on the left side, so we do not really need our cavalry over there as well, because, you know, they're super heavy cavalry technically. And we'll plop our cavalry over here, Roman cavalry. There's an odd square-shaped raise right there, but whatever. Plop our cavalry there, and we'll start the battle. And our archers, Cretan archers and onagers are already being able to fire, which is very good. And their enemy reinforcements aren't coming in on time. And boom, look at that, first shot, 10 dead. Cretan archers are so good, just weakening the foes and destroying everything. So, flaming ammo is going out, flaming salvos, and we should be able to handle the enemy, I believe, pretty easily. We'll target the general unit so that we can take down as many guys as we can. Also, I always say target the guy in the middle, because onagers are prone to miss, so you may indeed hit something if you aim in the middle. If you aim on the flanks, you're probably not going to hit too much. And up! Oh, well, I think we did kill a couple there. Not bad, not bad. And archers are firing at the hillmen here. They got a little too close to our lines. And they're going to reform their army and then charge at us, it looks like. A couple more onager fires. A couple more onager shots probably going to get fired. That's what I was trying to say. And we'll see what they are able to do. None of those look too good. That last one there is a little too far, unfortunately. And we're going to move up. Elephants here aren't the greatest against spearmen, but these aren't like hardcore spearmen, so I think they can do fine. And that unit got hit twice, so that's pretty nice. Some dead guys there, as you see. And more archer fire. Lots of suppression on this army here. That's exactly what we want. More hits on the units there. Very nice. That hurts their morale quite a bit. And the enemy reinforcements just arrived, unfortunately. We'll do one more round of fire with the onagers, and then we'll call it quits. And it doesn't look like they hit anything with that round anyway, so whatever. Don't want friendly fire, basically, is the point there. Elephants, I guess you can handle these guys. Go for it. Go tear them up, elephants. I want to see you in action. Boom! 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 Elephants! That unit's gone. Look at the guys just flying everywhere. Okay, elephants, this unit, go. Boom! 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 Oh. Oh, yeah. Elephants. Elephants. And their whole army's routing. Their whole army is just routing. They can't handle this. They can't handle it. The whole army is routing. The whole army's dead. It's dead already. Wow. They did nothing. They did less than nothing. They didn't even kill an elephant with those spearmen. So yeah, that was a clear victory there. Devastation. Like I said, that army needed to do some damage to our army. But all the Pila, basically all the range suppression hurt their morale quite a bit, and then they just couldn't charge our melee guys without breaking. They were just too afraid at that point. Plus, they had elephants to hurt their morale and other good things such as that. So that went very well. Good job, Lucius. Wave 1 is dead. And we'll turn fire at will mode back on our onagers so they can just auto-target some stuff. Because, again, I don't really know the effective ranges. So they'll shoot at some of the routing units, and then they'll shoot at the guys coming in. So that'll be nice for us. And see if they hit anything. Oh, maybe. Oh, knocked that guy up. Didn't kill him, though, I don't think. No, he's still good. Well, shot down their general. That's very nice. Yeah, now his men fear us. Now they do. Oh, they weren't fearing us before, but now they have something to fear. Dumb guy. I'm not sure if they're firing at the enemy army yet. Probably not, but we'll find out. No, they're probably firing at this unit here. And boom! Got a couple kills there with that little suppression. They're kind of spread out because they're routing, so it's not going to do too much with artillery fire. Direct hits aren't going to be that effective, but you know, they're kills that I didn't have. And probably not going to use all the ammo on our onagers, so you know, I'm not really wasting ammo. And of course, you get ammo back every time you start a new battle. So I'm going to rotate the army a little bit to counter the incoming force, and a little bit of rotation is always nice. That looks pretty good, so we'll keep it at that. We'll rotate it a little bit more. Oh, that's a little too far. Dang it. There we go. How about that? That looks good. Let's do that. And again, if you want to see those little markers where you guys are about to go, hold space. And if you want to just rotate your army, select your whole army and hit the right caret and the left caret, the right next to the backslash or forward slash and or it's down on the keyboard. There you go. I can't talk sometimes. Enemy army coming in. They got some chariots. They got some phalanx troops. They got a pretty nice mix of an army, to be honest. We're going to take our elephants, and we're actually going to go over here, and I'm going to engage the left flank of the army, or the right flank from our angle. And they got a lot of cavalry and stuff over there, so I think we can do a pretty good job with our elephants, and that is indeed what I want to try to do. So we will do that. Elephants, unlike other cavalry, can devastate chariots. They pretty much one-hit KO chariots, so they have a very nice advantage against chariots. And I don't think they're actually weak to chariots, so they're very good against chariots. Also, like chariots, they take out cavalry very well. They don't take too much damage from cavalry, and they can take down cavalry much easier than other stuff. Although chariots, I think, are the ultimate anti-cavalry tool if you don't have spearmen. Although chariots can tear up cavalry faster than spearmen too, but chariots are just very nice in general. And of course, since these are war elephants, they're going to be firing missiles as they come in here, and we'll just kind of line them up here and decide what to attack. They also have some Cappadocian cavalry over here that we can hit. Even though they are heavily armored, our guys should be able to handle them pretty easily. And these side chariots here, they are frightened by elephants, so that does mean they are weak to them, I believe is what that is implying. Unless it specifically says it frightens people. Well, I guess elephants say that they frighten nearby units, so. We'll have them charge in, well, let's see. We'll have them charge the Cappadocian cavalry. And, if you alternate attack by hitting alt, then on elephants, they just act like ranged cavalry. And look at what they do to these chariots here. Just boom, 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 boom. Chariots getting destroyed. Probably doesn't help that the chariots are moving, but still. They're going to try to hit us with flaming arrows, but I don't think that's going to affect us because we're not losing men. We're pretty much dominating these guys here. They're going to try to hit us with the Cappadocian cavalry, and we should be able to take them out pretty easily. As you can see, we're taking them down slowly but assuredly. And their general's already routing, so very nice. And they got some pelters here that are going to hit our men, but that's okay. I think we can handle that. We lost our first elephant there, probably because we're getting hit in the back, unfortunately. But we are taking down these Cappadocian cavalry very easily and these side chariots, so definitely worth it. Cappadocian cavalry routing. We can charge into these hillmen here and take them out. Oh, we lost an elephant to the fire arrows, unfortunately. Fire arrows are very effective against elephants. And, come on, elephants, do something. Come on, elephants. I heard you because you're awesome. And you're being awesome, but you're not being full awesome. And we'll have these guys here kind of attack these. Oh, I guess they're already routed. Never mind. We'll have these guys counter these phalanx troops coming in from this angle here. And we should be able to handle them pretty easily. We have these guys help this guy here. Oh, he's already routing, so that's good. That's why you don't lose your general this fast, kids. Because, you know, people route very easily. And these guys are going to turn around to try to counter the elephants. Phalanx troops are probably the best thing to fight elephants with, and they're going to get shot in the back and rout. We'll have these guys charge this unit here. Where is that unit going? Whatever, I guess we're fighting guys here. Cappadocian Cavalry engaging early legionary corps. Probably not going to end well for us. Let's see here. We're still holding on. We're doing some good damage to them. We may be able to win this. We're going to lose a lot of men there, but taking out a unit of Cappadocian Cav is never bad. We still have double the men they do. They're wavering. They're trying to retreat. If we can break them, that'll be very nice, but I don't think we did, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, that's unfortunate. Yes, that's what I said. And elephants are doing some good work over here, still just tearing up the enemy units. And, whoa! Onagers. Almost friendly fired. That would have been bad. Hillman going to charge in. We're going to charge with our elephants. And we should be able to take them out pretty easily. Cappadocian Cav still running around like idiots. But we should be able to handle these guys. Elephants charging are the most dangerous things ever, basically. If you want to break up an enemy formation, just use elephants, because they will break up enemy formations. We're definitely hurting these guys here. Losing a couple more elephants, but that's okay. We still have about 2/3 of our elephants left. They're mercenaries, so I don't really care about them as much, but they're kind of fun tools to use. I like elephants. They're like ranged. They're kind of like cavalry archers too. If the enemy has way too many phalanx troops, you can just use them as cavalry archers, and they work like that. And intimidation tools. So I mean, they're kind of nice that way, as well. We're gonna have our Roman cavalry start hunting the enemy down here, and send this guy out here, and oh, there we go. Never mind. I thought we were gonna have to counter that unit there, but turns out that he's just gonna give up. So we'll triple speed it, run down a lot of these units here, and get some more kills, and perhaps we can take the city of Jerusalem after this battle. If we can, that'll definitely be a boon, but if we can't, then it'll be a boo. Get it? Because boon is a bonus, and a boo is, I don't know. Just say boo is bad, usually. So, and run down these guys. That looks about like all I really care about. So, might as well just kill these guys. No point in not killing them, I guess. Clearly win the battle. And no, it's not. It's a clear victory. It's not heroic. Why do you say that? And clear victory. We kill about 4,000 Pontus dudes. So they gotta be running out of men, because they're just losing. This turn alone, they've probably lost like upwards of 6,000 men at least. It's ridiculous. And they're also going to try to break the siege at Alexandria. Not with that large, experienced army, though. So this is going to be the 4th battle this turn against the Pontus. Pontus is really trying to get something going for them. But they're probably not going to do it here, as they do not have a lot of men. Just some interesting units. But we have a lot more men. So, I mean, just basic manpower. We should be able to handle them pretty easily. And I'm going to take a little drink here, so I'll be right back. Yummy city water. Does not taste that great, but whatever. I'm over it. The women would be suitably appreciative, too. Whatever. Didn't really need to listen to that speech, because this is probably not going to be that hard of a battle. I'm just going to line up our men and let them come to us and die. As you notice, how I play Total War games, I let them come to me. I dictate where I'm standing, let them come to me. I just make the first move. I besiege their settlement, and then I make them counterattack. In my opinion, that's the best way to play the game, is to let the enemy attack. Force the enemy to attack you, because otherwise you can just sit there and do nothing. If you're constantly siege attacking and constantly just engaging enemy armies on offense, you're going to end up losing a lot more men, because you're being aggressive and being a defensive attacker. Being a defensive, like pushing against an enemy defensively is very effective, as you've seen in my campaigns, of course. But just kind of saying, you know, you don't always have to attack an enemy army directly to defeat it. You can get it into a position where you have an advantage, such as defending on a hill or defending in a city. You can retreat to a city and defend against an enemy army that you can't beat just on a normal field, and that's usually smarter. And these guys are going to try to charge out of phalanx mode, I guess. The Jeff Cav are hitting us a little hard, so we're going to retreat a little bit. And then come our cavalry. We're going to try to manhandle this first army with our cavalry if we can. And then we'll kind of engage the second army with... Maybe we'll take all the first two armies with our cavalry and then kind of fight the main army with our infantry. That'll probably be a good idea. And I'll try to take out these Javcav here. Probably going to hit them right here. Get him. There we go. Got him. Javcav should be able to get taken down pretty easily. They're getting surrounded from all sides. Enemy general routing. We lost only a couple men there, so that's went very well. And I'll make sure we spread out so the bronze shields do not hit us. I believe they're bronze shields, yes. And now these guys, I guess, are going to fight that guy over there. That's fine. And, yeah. You're going to engage this guy here. And it should be pretty nice for us. Not much else to say, really. Just going to kind of spread around him and attack from all sides. Oh, shoot. I probably shouldn't have attacked that early. The guys are going a little too far. We're going to take a lot of casualties there. And that's going to be unfortunate. And, yeah. Okay, we got him surrounded, so that's not a problem. And there we go. Okay, he's routing, so we got him. We're taking a lot of casualties, but yeah, there we go. Taking out the enemy army there, and just kind of getting everybody into the action. Might as well. Enemy army dead, and we'll send these guys over to engage this next army here. We did lose quite a bit of cavalry there, but you know, that's the point of cavalry. The cavalry is just to blitz enemies like that. So if you're not using your cavalry, they're going to waste. Basically, that's what I say. So this is gonna be kind of a cavalry depletion battle. We're gonna deplete a lot of our cavalry, and oh, they're gonna charge. Their general's gonna charge into us, and he's gonna hit our Roman cavalry unit, which is unfortunate because you know they're not very heavily armored. And we're gonna try to surround him. I'm gonna watch those pikemen there, just make sure they do not hit us. They're gonna retreat. Odd. But we're going to have this guy surrounded here, and he's going to probably give up pretty quickly. Should be able to take him out. Our Bedouin archers are hitting this guy pretty nicely. And we might as well take a backstrike into this unit if we can here. Oh, shoot. Okay, he predicted me pretty well. We're going to try to retreat. Going to lose a lot. Oh, shoot. That was dumb. That probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have just focused on the general. We got a nice, looks like a pretty perfect circle of cavalry here. Just hunting this guy down. There we go. He's dead. And we'll spread him out. And routing cavalry just kind of chilling over here. Just, run away. Just kind of getting in the way. We're going to spread the guys around here like usual. These guys are still getting hit hard with the Bedouin archers. So, very nice. And just try to get everybody around here and just try to get like a 5-star pattern going. These guys can go and attack. These guys come in. These guys attack now. There we go. Enemy army routed. That unit is done. So we'll run them down a little bit, and then we'll come back. And those guys came back from routing. So very nice, very nice. And there we go. Cleaning up the army. So that's about it for those two little weak armies. Now it's the main army. And if you look at the balance part, they really it doesn't look like they have any chance whatsoever. And my voice cracked a little bit there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't hear you very well. If you don't know what I'm referencing, there's no point in explaining it. But whatever. Anyways, we reform our lines here. I need to take a little detour. So just watch the screen for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, so enemy Javcav here versus our Bedouin archers. If we can stay out of range, they will not be able to hit us with our javelins, and we'll be able to shoot them with our archers, so that's working pretty well. They are hitting them with the javelins now, and I think they're probably going to be a lot faster than our guys, so they're going to run them down and probably kill our horse archers. So, that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Not like these guys are very expensive anyway, so not a big deal. Just kind of nice to have, but yeah, they're already dead. And, yeah. Camels do have an attack bonus versus horses, but They have just such low melee attack that it wouldn't have even mattered, really. They got chariots, hillmen, and looks like phalanx pikemen and phalanx pikemen. So, not a bad army, just kind of too small, in my opinion. We can move some of our cavalry out into battle position here on the flanks, and they are hitting us with some of their... What are they hitting us with? Oh, I guess these are chariot archers, aren't they? Yeah, okay. So they're hitting us with their chariot archers. Not really sure what we're going to do. I guess we'll just have archer fights with their chariot archers. And, yeah, our archers are starting to already take some of them down, which is very nice. And I'll move this cavalry flank over here. And as soon as they start to engage us, we'll counterattack, counter-engage, basically, with our cavalry. You see in the background there's the Pharos of Alexandria, big lighthouse statue thing next to Alexandria. That is no longer present. It has been killed by an earthquake. Killed, exactly. It's been taken down by an earthquake, so you can no longer see it. But it was very cool when it was up. I believe it went down in like 1300s or something. So, very nice. And what that does is it, well, we'll go into it if we take it here. But it's not really that useful, but it's kind of worth having, I guess. It's better that the enemy doesn't have it, I suppose. And we're getting hit with these guys, and they're going into Contrabian circles. So our guys are a little less effective, but they're tiring themselves out and making themselves a little more derpy, but that's fine. And we're going to send these guys out here. We're going to try to take down these Pontic light cav, because that'll be definitely very helpful if we can take them down. And just get them away from the chariots, and then we should be able to take them down very easily. Chariots are getting hammered by our archers, like I said, because we targeted them specifically. And if they decide to go after our horsemen, we should be able to defeat them, because they're not heavy chariots. They don't have that great of an attack, so we should be able to handle them, manhandle them. And if we can take out these Javcav here, taking out a couple of them, but still losing some men to the Javcav. That's fine. We can outrun them. Or we'll probably won't be able to outrun them, but we'll be able to outmaneuver them because we have 3 units to their 1. So we'll do that. And there's a charging sound somewhere. Where at? Not sure. But oh, I guess over here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, they charged our cavalry here, but we were able to defeat them anyway. So that went nice. And we'll have these guys come and hit them into the back like so. And, okay, that didn't work out too well. They're kind of trapped now. We can get this charge into the back, and we should be able... No, don't rout! Don't do it. Come on. Come on, don't rout. Suncry command. Keep them in line. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're going to lose our cav there, it looks like. If I try to pull them out, they're just going to lose even more men. So there's not even a point in trying to pull them out. Get our infantry over there. Ugh. That didn't work out well at all. So all our cavalry there routed, but we got 2 units of cohorts to come deal with them. And it looks like their general's going to try to take out these units of cavalry, but I say no! I say no. You're probably not going to do that. There we go. Enemy javelry. Enemy javelry. Yep. Enemy Javcav! Javcav defeated, and they no longer have any more Javcav to fight us with. And we'll take down these guys with our units of legionnaires here, and we'll pin them with our guys, and then we'll send in our returning cav to come fight them like so, and boom, should be able to knock these guys out pretty easily. They are taking a good beating on our men, looks like, but that's okay. And our cavalry routed again. Shameful. Shameful, really. And things are looking pretty good otherwise. They got some Javcav here that they may try to flank charge us with, but we're going to send over our guys here. And what are our archers melee fighting? Guess so. That's odd. But okay, they're routing. They're routing. They're gone. They're out of here. They're out of here. Definitely losing more men than I thought it would in this battle, but definitely still in control. We have plenty of legionnaires. Legionnaires and my general is what really matters. That's the backbone of the Roman army, is a good general and a good solid core of legionaries. Once those are defeated, that's when you start worrying. Your auxiliaries can get defeated all day, and it doesn't really affect you. And they're going to try to countercharge with their general. They're going to lose, fight to the death, so this should probably be the end of it here. Guess not. Who do they have left? I do not see anybody. Okay, over there. Alright, so we got one more unit to take down. Looks like those JFK have that routed, and they've come back. Wavering, and they're done. Might as well end the battle. Probably not going to catch up to them, so there we go. Average victory. Not too great, but we may indeed be able to take the city. Oh, yes! Looks like it. So, oh, and we're getting attacked by ships, too. Oh, we barely won that. I'm surprised we did, actually. Pontus is going to fight rebels. I mean, why are you wasting your time with rebels? We're going to take Jerusalem and Alexandria in one turn. Very nice job. Exterminate both. We definitely don't want all that unhappiness going on. We don't need revolts. Revolts would be bad. We may have to deal with some public revolts at some point, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. I hate revolts. And enemy army routes. Resistance is futile in Jerusalem. Wonder captured the Pharos of Alexandria. Let's check this out here. The capture of this great wonder, blah, blah, blah. Pharos halves the chance of ships sinking. Interesting. And there's some of the historical information. You can pause it and look at that if you want. Very cool. Very cool. Increases naval movement allowances. I guess that's kind of cool. Pretty helpful. I don't know if that really actually works. I don't think it. Oh, what's this? Your popularity among the people of Rome is unmatched. The plebeians would welcome you as their new savior of Rome. Should you choose to march on the city, now's the time to deal with the old men of the Senate. Interesting. This is what changes the game here. You know, you're just going on the game. You're like, pretty simple. We're pretty much taking over the world, me and the other Roman families. And then that comes up. That, my friends, is the turning point of the game here. We're only about halfway through. And honestly, I'm just going to go around, you know, do stuff. You can watch what I'm doing. But I'm going to explain this next part of the game here. This next part is called the Roman Civil Wars. That's what I call it. Basically, we're just going to be doing a lot of fighting with the other Roman nations. That's going to be like the second half of the game, is fighting to take out the other nations. I'm not going to defeat the Julii or the Bruttii, but I'm going to take all their Mediterranean holdings so I can, you know, so I can win my victory condition. My victory condition is to control everything around the Mediterranean. Kind of the original goal of the Romans in general. So I'm going to have to take out all of Greece, much of northern Italy there, some of Julii's holdings. If they take out Spain, you got to take out Spain, and all that. So that I will save for next time, though, because this has been going on pretty long. And next time, hopefully, we can crush the rest of Pontus and start thinking about our dreams to conquer Rome itself. So, very interesting. Brainlord signing out. Have a good day. Peace.